Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Melanie back with Melanie Loves Death Metal. Not a death metal video today, and unfortunately, I'm going to dedicate this whole video to probably one of my current favorite black metal projects or band, and that is Black Cilice. So I recently just completed my whole entire Black Cilice vinyl collection. Well, for now, unless I decide to grab other things, but for now, I pretty much have. So yeah, I wanted to show it off and see if there's any other Black Cilice fans here. I got a pretty good idea of how loved this project or this band or whatever you want to call it is on Instagram, because whenever I post any of his vinyls, like tons of likes and people comment and everything like that. So yeah, like I said, currently one of my favorite black metal projects or bands. I'm just gonna say band for now. It's a one-man Portuguese black metal band. That's all that I know. Don't know his name. He's been around since 2011, probably sooner than that, maybe 2005. I don't remember, I'm really bad at release years. But yeah, so I've got all of his full releases, and then I've also got this very special and brand new, I just got this not too long ago, box set called Curses and Oats. This is all of the splits and demos and EPs that have been put out over the last 10 or so years, for however long he's been out, 20 years, something like that. So yeah, this is the first thing I want to show off today. So I got this on Hell's Headbangers, and I believe that they still have them. It's a very limited box set, although I've not been able to figure out how limited that is. But I noticed they had it. It was for an incredibly good price, because on Discogs people are selling this for like $200, and that is not what I spent on this. Trust me. So yeah, it's this really nice wooden box set. It has like the laser sketch etching of his logo, so that's really nice. It's kind of hard to see probably in the video. And then it opens up, so it's kind of hard to do this in front of a camera, but it opens up like this, and then here's all the stuff, and it's magnetized, as you can see. So yeah, it's a really nice box set. And then inside has all of the LPs, and just close that, and a couple of extras in here. So let's pull it out. So the first thing in this box set is this really nice like back patch with the snake blowing fire, and then obviously the logo. I don't collect patches or anything like that, so this will probably just sit in the box set, unfortunately, but I might hang it on a wall or something. I've got a couple patches hanging on my wall right now that I've gotten from other bands, so yeah, that's pretty cool. The next thing in here is this fantastic poster, which is from one of my favorite albums that he currently has out. This is from, yeah, so there you go. And then on the other side, it's just him there. It's kind of really nice poster. I'm definitely going to hang this now because I have two versions of this, and you'll see what that's from in a minute. And then the coolest thing about this box set is this really heavy booklet. So in this booklet, it is just never before seen pictures of Black Cilice, and it has a bunch of like promo shots. I just love, you know, the black and white aesthetics of everything. It's got a bunch of, it shows you like all the 7-inch EPs and the splits and where everything is being pulled from. So it's this really nice book that basically explains everything that you're listening to on this box set. So this was definitely one of my favorite things in this. I have yet to go through the whole entire thing, and I'll probably do that right after this. So I should also point out this came out in Altair Productions, so you might be able to find it on their website still. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't look before I started this video. And then comes with 3 LPs that are all the same. They're all just plain black with the really cool stickers, so I'm not gonna even bother taking them all out. And this is all of, like I said, the splits and EPs and demos and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much all the box set comes with. So nice little box set, nothing too crazy, nothing like, you know, like the vinyl box set or the creator box set that I actually have coming, so I will definitely do a video on that. But yeah, so that was the box set, and then we'll get into the full lengths now. So I think I've showed all of these in my collection updates, but if people haven't watched that, you'll see them in this too. So first album, full length, first full release, I believe was 2011 when this came out. And just an FYI, these are all repressed on Iron Bonehead, so none of these are original presses. This is A Corpse in a Temple. It was limited to 300 copies, and I have 35. And the first 3 albums of Black Cilice are all in this black and white portrait. And then on the back is pictures of him, and then obviously songs. And then I believe it always talks about what the album is dedicated to. So this one specifically is dedicated to Portuguese black magic, to those who damn their souls, summoning the dead to fulfill their will of chaos and death. So yeah, so good stuff. So really quickly, I will pull it out and show it off. This comes on a really nice like mossy green vinyl. Let's just drop the sleeve. Yeah, so really cool. I definitely love the way that looks. And then probably should have prepared this a little bit better, but put that back. And then every single vinyl has a really nice printed inner sheet. This is basically lyrics and then liner notes in a really hard to read font, unfortunately, and then obviously a picture. So yeah, first release from him, I would say if you're new to Black Cilice, this is probably one of the most raw albums that he has, to the point of where it pretty much just sounds like noise in some points. So yeah, I wouldn't necessarily start with this one. In all honesty, this definitely takes some getting used to. Sorry, my iPad for some reason stopped recording. Anyway, that was the first full-length release. Second one is probably one of my favorites. I think it was the first one I had ever heard by Black Cilice. So this is called Summoning the Night. Some really cool pictures. On the back has name of the songs and all this fun stuff. And then we'll just quickly show you inner sheet, as you can see. Yeah, and like I said, all of these pretty much are the same in regards to whether or not if they're completely crystal clear, as you can see, or if they're that really cool mossy green color variant. So yeah, Summoning the Night, again, second for full length, pretty raw, like to the point of where it sounds like it's almost just noise, but there's definitely a little bit more clarity in this one in that it show, like you can hear riffs and the lyrics a little bit better, but it's definitely that, like on that lo-fi side. And actually, does this one have a poster? No, it doesn't have a poster. So yeah, I mean, these first 3 I think are definitely takes some time to get used to, but once you get into it, I think you pretty much you fall in love with it. Like that's just pretty much how it has been for me. This was limited to a certain copy, a certain number of copies, but mine doesn't say what number I had. I think this was limited to like maybe 500 copies or something like that. So yeah, that was Summoning the Night. And the next one is probably second favorite, one of my favorites for sure, and this is Mysteries. So as you can see, all the black and white covers for the first 3 full lengths. This was limited to 300. I have 155. I believe this is also another moss green variant like I just showed you. Again, just cool stickers. Oh yeah, that one's of him. And then in here, there is the really cool printed inner sheet with, you know, the dark pictures of him. So yeah, I like the key. The key is also one of my favorite things about these albums. And then this one actually does come with a poster, I believe. Yep, it does. So let me just put the LP back in. And just so you know, I'm playing Black Cilice in the background. It is Transfixion of, I always forget the name of this album. Transfixion of Spirits. So that's his latest album. Currently, it's the only one I've been able to find on a streaming service. It's on Bandcamp. Pretty much only his stuff I've been able to find on YouTube. So yeah, unfortunately, doesn't make it really easy to listen to. So this is the poster for Mysteries. So yeah, these posters are fantastic. I definitely want to hang a few of these, so I probably will. So yeah, again, great album. This one is probably one of my favorites out of the 5 full lengths that he has. Very raw black metal, but good riffs, just great shrill screams, and yeah, he's fantastic. I love everything that he's been putting out. I'm definitely one of those people that have just become a little bit of a fan obsession. I know people that get really obsessed with him. I think it's fantastic. It's just different music, stuff that I'm not usually listening to all the time. All right, so the next one is definitely my favorite out of all of them. That is Banished from Time. So this is one of the posters that came in the box set. Yeah, this one is just a fantastic album. Definitely my favorite out of all 5. Again, the riffs are a lot more clear. The lyrics are a lot more clear. This one is on that crystal clear, awesome vinyl. It's got the skeleton skull right there. Same on both sides. Just great riffs. The lyrics are fantastic. And again, like I said, I now have this. Yeah, so that's the poster it comes in. Just good stuff. Definitely, if you're starting off on Black Cilice, I always tell people, start with this one. I think this is really what got me into them. And then that's the poster that's in the box set that I absolutely love. So now that I have a poster, I'm definitely going to hang that, because I didn't want to take the inner sheet out of this. And then the other side is just the songs and lyrics and liner notes and that really hard to read font. So yeah, Banished from Time. Just the last song on this is just incredible. It's such a good album. So definitely check this out. If you're new to Black Cilice, I definitely think this is the one that you should start with. And then Transfixion of Spirits is another phenomenal album, and that's his latest one. Really, really good stuff. The riffing in this is just pummeling, and I don't know how he's not exhausted after making this music, and maybe he is, I don't know, but yeah, it's very, very good. So that is the one. I think that came out in 2015, and this one is the newest one, Transfixion of Spirits. This came out in 2018, 2017. I know that it's been a few years since it's come out. So yeah, you can find this one on Bandcamp. These vinyls are pretty much available on Hell's Headbangers, where I've gotten all of mine. And there's a couple of other European distros that have them. If I can think of the names, I'll pop them in the description. But yeah, you can also find this one on Bandcamp. I don't think you can find any of the other ones on Bandcamp. And like I said, YouTube has all their albums uploaded, but that's about it. I haven't been able to find it on Spotify or anything like that. So unfortunately, I might actually take some of these vinyl and make them into digital copies for my own specific streaming reasons, for when I'm in the car and stuff. So yeah, this one, similar as the others. I believe this one's on clear. Or actually, is this another green one? Nope, it's on clear. So again, this one's a little bit more milkier. Stickers are on the same both side. But yeah, along the same lines as every other one, has this really nice printed inner sheet you can barely see, but that's the cover photo. And then on this side is lyrics of the songs and then a picture of him. And I do not think this one comes. Oh, it does come with the poster. See, a lot of times I just take the vinyl out and I don't look at anything else inside of there, and I just play it and I put it back. Oh yeah, this is the cover art. So this one is, that gray cover art. So yeah, and that's it. That's all my Black Cilice vinyl. Again, super raw black metal. The last 2 releases, Banished in Time and Transfixion of Spirits, are absolutely incredible, and I think that's a good place to start if you've never listened to Black Cilice. But that is not to say the first 3 releases are not good. I just think that they're a little bit more of the lo-fi raw side, so they take a little bit of time to get used to. And for me, I started on the newer ones because, again, that's all I could find on Bandcamp when I was trying to read up about this project, or this band, I should say this band. But yeah, really, really good stuff. If you're new to black metal, I do not recommend listening to this right away. Ease your way into it, but I think as soon as you really get into it, you'll find something that you'll love about it, for sure. It's different, it's unique, it's not anything that you've ever really listened to before. It's almost cleansing for me to take a step aside from the, like the nail driven pummeling death metal that I'm always listening to, and just listen to this almost like beautifully chaotic music. It's very gravitating. Like it's got this thing about it where like it just puts you into a zone. Like I'll pop this on when I'm doing something for work, like I'm working on a project or something, and I will just zone out and listen to this in work. Like it's really good work music for me. But then again, like the other night, I cracked a beer and put on Banished in Time and just blasted it on my record player and listened to it and just sat there, and that's all I did. It just was decompressing from the crazy days of Disney, and listened to it and just fell in love with it all over again. So probably one of my favorite things about these albums is that you always hear something new every time you listen to them. You catch something new, you catch a different vocal that you may have not necessarily heard, like a riff will really start to be like, yeah, like that's fantastic. So again, to me, it's incredible music. A lot of people I know agree with me, and I know there's a lot of people that are like, kind of like, what the hell is this? It's just, you pretty much have to train your ears for it. So, yep, that's all that I had today. Thank you for watching again. Thank you so much for all the support. Unfortunately, not a death metal video. I know I'm going to have some black metal videos in there, and at this point, I'm not even going to bother changing my channel name to, like, Melanie Loves Extreme Music, because people know me now as Melanie Loves Death Metal, so I'll just leave it for now. But yeah, if you're not into Black Cilice or black metal, sorry, this is not a video for you this time. But thanks again, guys, and have a great night.